Good evening, good evening. How are we all going, people? Wherever we are clicking in around the world, how are we all doing? So today's power engagement, power interaction, whatever you would like to call it, is motivated. You know, a lot of people say, Lee, where do you come up with all these topics? Where do you get all this all this content from? And it's a lot of it's feedback, what you see with your clients, what you see in your own life, and something that inspires yourself to come up with. Okay, cool. What's happening now? What seems to be the pattern that people are experiencing, which is not serving them, or you could probably elaborate and be able to help people a lot more. And I say, why so serious? Why so serious? And the reason why I say why so serious, because if people are walking around like they're about to kill someone, there's no smile on their face, they're always on the go, they're always pushing, they're always rushing to get nowhere, go, 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 diet, make money, have to stay committed, rah, 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 which is fantastic. Erica goes, hey babes, how are you? Good, how are you? And people go, okay, they're in a job. Okay, why are you in the job? I'm in the job to make the money, but it's destroying you as a person. Hey, how's everyone going? Mary, Ange, Paul, how are you guys? I'll just keep rocking it. So I don't mean to be rude, just keep getting on and let's rock it out. And, even I've got, some clients that are coming through that have just been chasing the dollar, and chasing the dollar has been destroying them. They neglect their health. Obviously, all they're looking about is their wealth, their life purpose. That's not actually their purpose. They're chasing the money. Family, forget about it, not spending time with their family. And then, again, relationship ends up burning out because people get addicted to the fame. They forget about their heart, and they just look at the fortune. So what I say, people, is yes, you can put your pedal to the metal, or your metal to the pedal, whatever, you know what I mean? Put your foot down and push it hard. But keep an understanding and enjoy the process. Don't put your eggs in all one basket. Don't make it hard. Don't have resistance. It's all about balance. It's all about your body, and your mind will tell you when it's time to, hey, let's have a break. Go to the gym. Go for a walk. Something's, you're getting stressed out. You don't need to keep forcing it. But don't get me wrong. Don't just sit there, watch TV all day. But have that balance. Have that time to switch off. Have a smile. Always have a joke. That's why I always like to be a bit of a cheeky shit, because it really takes the pressure off. That it's all about balance. Balance is the key, and harmony is the end goal. Yeah. And what harmony means, harmony is having fulfillment in all life areas. We always talk about health, life purpose, or wealth, life purpose, family contribution, and relationship, passion, and enjoyment. So there's 6, yeah? And obviously if you've got more, then that's fine. Harmony is having balance and having some result in all of them. Harmony is, in my model of the world, is the key. Because there's no point of having all this money and if you've got shocking health, yeah, because it's going to be the seesaw effect. You're gonna have to then concentrate on your health, and something else is going to, compensate. So, with everything that you're doing and your process of how you're moving forward and how you're growing, enjoy the process. Enjoy the process. Don't be so serious about what's going on, because if you're causing resistance, if you're strangling success, if you're strangling a relationship, if you're strangling a business, resistance creates more resistance, yeah. And change is flow is change. So always remember to have balance, to be able to be in harmony and work on all life areas. Some might need a little bit more time, but be able to work on all life areas at the same time. Like, don't just concentrate making money, and then your health starts to really fall down. It's the same thing as health. You don't want to be concentrating on health, have an amazing body, but you got 2 cents, because, you need money to sustain. You need health to live, because if you don't have health, you don't have anything. The same thing. There's no point if you've got a toxic relationship or you don't, that's going to take away your attention. It's going to give you stress. So all these things are coming together that you really want to make sure that you've got balance all the way through it all, yeah? So a really good way to do this as well is if you're feeling a bit uptight, if you're feeling a little bit scattered, feeling a little bit like a little bit edgy, it's really important to step back and go, okay, why am I doing it? Yeah, well, am I doing it right? Because we can get caught up in the effort, we can get caught up in the, the representation, or we can get caught up in doing the activity. But we can get caught up in doing the activity for not knowing the reason why we're doing it. We can get caught up in doing the activity, and it can really start to burn us out. So you want to make sure that you're speaking proper English, if there is such a thing, and you want to make sure that you're aligning with what you're doing, you're aligning with who you are, you're aligning with who you're with, you're aligning with your environment. So that's going to give you a really strong reason why. It's going to give you a strong sense of fulfillment. And more importantly, you are going to function at a higher being. You're going to function at your best ability because your reason why, your internal motivators, your drivers are so powerful and they are so congruent and authentic that you are going to show up being the identity you need to be or the character to manifest your dreams and your goals, as I always say. So don't get caught up with doing the activity. Don't chase the buck. Don't be with someone because you're just lonely. Don't be in an environment because there's no other way. There's always a choice. There's always an exit strategy. So this is going to be really important for a lot of people. Do not take things so serious. Yes, you want to hammer it. Yes, you want to have a crazy work ethic, but enjoy the process. Make sure, put your intent out with what you want. Have a clear understanding, align with it, do your inner work, see your goals, feel your goals, become your goals. And that's what it's about. There's no such thing as dreams, because when you create a plan, it becomes a goal. Yeah. Dreams, when you say dreams are like, oh, one day I'll win Tats Lotto. One day I'll be a millionaire. One day, whatever. That's just bullshit. Yeah. And let's be honest. So again, with balance, and why you want to create balance in your life, because hold on, let me get the aircon happening. Why you want to create balance in your life? Because harmony is the ultimate outcome. Harmony is having your health, or whatever the goal is, having finances and wealth and power and choice. It's also having an understanding of where you're going in your life purpose. So all these things are so important. Again, you want to be able to give back to your family, have a beautiful family. Same thing, you want a sustainable, healthy relationship, and you want to enjoy the process. This is going to keep you balanced. This is going to give you harmony. It's a very important formula for you to be able to sustain continued growth. So I'm just going to attempt to get in here. Thank you. That was unexpected in Melbourne traffic. In Melbourne traffic, you go to do that, and they will rip the horn and lose their shit. But that person was nice, so thank you. So what I say is, if you feel like that you're putting too much effort or too much resistance into a lot of things, there's a lot of things that you really need to be thinking about. That that you need to put a lot of thought into certain things, but they're not. So what I'm saying is, have a plan, do the pre-work, don't force things, because when you force it, you're creating resistance, and resistance is just more resistance, yeah? You want to be understanding where you're going, how you're getting there. You want to have the right people on board, and again, enjoy the process. Have a smile on your face. At the end of the day, you don't have a gun to your head. Everything that you're doing is a choice. You have to understand how much freedom you've got of your life, and you need to appreciate it. A lot of people put on this, you have to do this, get up, do that. That is just a frame of mind, and that is a frame of thought. So another thing is, you can have a million problems, or you can have one. These are million problems or challenges. They could be this big in your head, and the one problem could be this big. Everything is as big as or small as you make it in here. When you can master making every challenge as small as possible with no emotion, you are going to have balance. You're going to have harmony, and more important, you're going to have peace within yourself. So all it is people get caught up doing the activity with no emotional connection, which doesn't give you fulfillment, what will happen? You'll be stressed out. You'll burn a lot of energy out. And that's why I say, why so serious? Yeah? Understand that everything will come to you. Everything is energy. Driving a car is energy as well. So everything is energy, people, yeah? So the more you put energy, the right energy into your health, you will get the rewards. The right energy into your wealth and becoming a solution finder, you'll get the rewards. The more energy you put into being a life, accessing your life person, I was about to say being a life coach, I don't like that word, you'll get the results. It's the same into a relationship. You want to be the energy you wish to desire, or you want to reflect, or which you would like to receive. So I'll say that again. Be the energy which you would like to reflect and which you would like to receive, yeah? It's really important that you do that, because a lot of the things that we do in our lives that we want something else, but we're not showing up to be that energy. We're not showing up to be that character or that identity. So a lot of people want all this stuff in their life, but you need to be a reflection of that. Your inner world reflects your outer world. People will never or hardly ever work on their inner world because they don't understand the importance of it or how powerful the inner world is. Your outer world is a complete reflection, not the other way around. And people would work on their outer world, but the inner world isn't strong enough to uphold what they want. So what happens is that you will end up burning yourself out. You will end up putting a lot of energy and time and effort into things, and you're not going to get the result because your programming, your thought pattern, your belief system, your limiting beliefs, so on and so forth, aren't going to uphold what you want in your outside world. So it's crazy. People, the biggest thing I can teach you on this live stream is that your inner world is everything. It starts there. Your inner world doesn't start on the outside. Your life starts from doing the programming inside. So be the energy you'd like to receive. Be the energy you would like to receive in anything. You can't be lazy energy sitting on a couch if you want a body of your dreams. You can't be, have wealth and be a solution finder if you aren't creating options that you are filling voids in other people's lives. People that are successful, that have the interaction, that are multimillionaires, all they're doing is they're filling voids or creating a value exchange in multiple streams or in a big scale. That's what it is. You want to be a millionaire? Be amazing and a master at finding solutions and having value exchange in one thing on a mass scale or multiple things on a general scale. It is quite simple. You don't really need to get too confused. It's an energy exchange and a value exchange. Master that and you'll have everything you want in your life. Yeah? I was going to say the retreat. I've got a retreat on my mind. I could finish the live stream right now. So that's what everyone needs to understand, that have balance, enjoy it. It's really good to go to a comedy show and laugh, or if you want to be a clown. If people see me when I've been out on a social scale, they know that I laugh, they know I'm a shit stirrer. I even rap, and we even get into that, me and Matty G, after the celebration at the retreats. We're boys, and you want to have a smile, you want to be a little bit cheeky and enjoy life. And that's why I say, there's no such thing, why so serious? Another important thing is that balance. So don't put all your eggs in one basket, yeah? Don't just concentrate, quick, I'll be on the phone, I need to keep being on computer, social media. Have a break, go to the gym, go to the beach, meditate, just take that off. Because what will happen, that will recharge your batteries again. Then when it's time to go, you feel refreshed, you show up being that person, you show up getting that result, and you feel a lot better within yourself, yeah? And then the biggest key is having harmony, is having fulfillment over all life areas, or whatever they are to you. You could break it down, whatever it's meaning to you. I just say 6 of the core life areas, but you can sub them. You can have like little subheadings or sub goals or whatever it is to you. Yeah, whatever your model of the world looks like. So don't be so hard on yourself. That's another one. That's actually a form of self-sabotage. What I teach. A lot of people are really hard on themselves. And if you're going to do that, if you're going to be hard on yourself, yes, you want to be proactive. Yes, you want to have a strong work ethic. Yes, you want to get shit done, but you can still do that with a sense of ease and effortless. You can still do that with a smile on your face. Yeah? Because what happens is, if you show up being the energy of resistance or hard or work or scarcity, that's what's going to show up. But if you be the energy of ease, of abundance, of effortless, of just flow, because change is flow is change. Remember, if you're swimming uphill against the stream or against the river, you're eventually going to get burnt out and you're going to go a lot further than where you are, backwards, yeah? So you want to always remember that you just want to go. You want to set your intention. Just give me a second. I'll have a look at that in a sec, Joseph. What does getting caught up in your own life mean? What do you mean getting caught up in your own life? I'm not too sure, man. What does getting caught up in your own life mean? Look, it can mean a lot of things to a lot of different people, but I don't know if I said that or if that's just a question that you're asking, but if you can elaborate a little bit more, I'll be able to answer a bit better. But getting caught up in your own life can be good and it can be bad. It really looks at the way you're looking at it. Everyone has a different model of the world. When people say you're getting caught up in your own life, maybe you're getting caught up doing the activity and you're forgetting about everything else, yeah? Or you're getting caught up just making money, or you get caught up just working on your body, or you're just getting caught up in the relationship. So that doesn't give you harmony, that doesn't give you balance. What that gives you is, that gives you a basically limiting perception, yeah? It doesn't give you a peripheral vision. You're just concentrating on one thing, so then other things in your life are going to, they're going to suffer, yeah? Like when people say you're getting caught up in your own life, is that bad? At the end of the day, brother, I wouldn't give a beep what other people think, because that's just their model of the world. If you're busy, and I'll tell you something, some people say, geez, Lee, you work so much and you do this and you have big days, and I'm like, okay, am I hurting anybody? Oh, Lee, you know, you're getting caught up just chasing this, and I'm like, hold on a second. That's your model of the world. If I'm getting caught up saving people's lives, adding massive value, adding some sort of value, putting a smile on a person's face, giving someone an aha moment, giving someone, oh, geez, I didn't look at it that way, or giving someone, geez, I never knew that existed, I want to be caught up in that, because you're adding value to other people, you're bettering other people, you're saving other people's lives. So I wouldn't give a rat's ass what anyone else thinks, because they don't know what you're going to get caught up in your own life. Well, hold on. I'm not hurting anyone. I'm not affecting anyone. So getting caught up in your own life, that's meaning that you're getting caught up being busy. But what I would say is, don't get caught up in doing activity that doesn't give you the result and doesn't give you fulfillment. At the same time, it's not bettering you or the people around you. So it's ecology. Ecology means if it's not hurting you, me, or the world, then it's, you know, and then that's going to be able to be a sustainable goal. You really need to be making sure that you create balance by putting in balanced energy into all areas. Because if you be lazy and just worry about one thing, then something else is going to really suffer. Hey, kia ora, my big Kiwi Māori brother. Peace to you, my warrior. I love that, kia ora, the messenger. He is the destroyer of doubt and the transformer of lives. I love that. So check out Milo. He's the destroyer of doubt and the transformer of lives. Sorry, man, my mind's going 100 miles an hour and I'm driving as well. I just want to get too excited. I'm going to end up going up this car's backside. So I love the reaction. Like, I'm obviously talking to you guys. People like looking at me side, like, what's this guy talking about? Like, I'm losing my shit just talking to the dash of the screen, or the dash of the car, I should say, because they can't see the screen. So that's a very important thing. A very important thing is to be able to have balance and constantly put in divided and equal energy into all life's areas. Yeah, it's important. It's yeah, there's just a lot of things that what you want to do and how you want to be able to move it, you know, move it around and so on and so forth. What I want to leave everyone with as well is knowing that reward yourself. Yeah, reward yourself. Take the load off a little bit. Don't be so hard on yourself. You know, a lot of people, oh, I'm not getting the result, I'm not getting this, I'm not getting that. Well, don't look at it as a bad thing. Look at it as a lesson. Look at it as a blessing. Look at it as, okay, cool, I'm not getting the result, but what is the solution? How could I get it? How could I show up being a better leader, being a better man, being a better woman to get the result? These things are very important for you to be able to grow, and don't put so much pressure on yourself. So the stress and the pressure that you put on yourself, is it going to be fixing the problem at all? It isn't at all. So if you get a little win, celebrate that little win, because what that's going to teach you is that you are doing something great. You are rewarding yourself, because you don't live to work, you work to live. And what that means is, we're back. Yeah, we're just going at the back here. It's a pretty rural part of Victoria, Melbourne, so it might cut out again. Milo goes, absolutely true. I know that was not me now. So yeah, you really need to have that balance. You really need to pay respect to yourself and where you're going. And that's why I say to you all, you know, everyone's an inspiring person to grow and be a great leader, be a great mentor, whatever you want to label yourself. But more importantly, that everyone is moving forward, and you really need to make sure that you have that balance, that you divide your energy into all those life categories. And it's really, really important that you have that balance, because if you focus on one thing, something else is going to suffer. Then you're going to have to go make up, catch up, fix that up. Then because you're focusing all your energy on that, you're going to go back to that, and you're going to be running around, and that's when you get overwhelmed. And when you get overwhelmed, confused, what happens? A confused mind does nothing, yeah? So have the balance, have a good system, have a good plan, set it all up, and know exactly where you're going. And that happens daily. Yeah, don't get up and just go, oh, geez, I've got that, I have to do this and do that. No, get up, be nice and calm. I've got 24 hours to rock it, or how many hours you've got throughout the day. Set it up, have a plan, focus it on in your mind, put up, you know, if you've got Google Maps, or if you've got, not Google Maps, if you've got Google Calendar, know what you're doing and just enjoy it. Smile, laugh, be a cheeky shit, yeah? I know that sometimes I can take things too serious because, you know, you're looking after so many people, you've got a lot of expectations, you know, you've got a lot of responsibility, but look at it, everything's going to be fine. You know why everything's going to be fine? Because I want to make sure it's going to be fine. If it doesn't work that way, it will work that way. If it doesn't work that way, it does that way. But what you need to do is, when you do not get the result for the first time, you need to look at it as a lesson, a blessing. Thank you. Now I've just learned another strategy to learn, to grow, and look for something else. So every time that you look for a new path, or every time that you need to learn, you're looking for a new strategy to grow. You're looking for something else to be able to move on from, so on and so forth. So these are some very, very important matters that you really want to be having. All it is a perception of mindset. You can make everything as big or as small in your mind. All it is a mind shift. All it is the way you look at your structure of reality. It's very, very important. So people, what I'm going to leave you with is, do not take life too serious. Work hard, have a great plan, work on your inner world, do that inner work, because your inner work reflects your outer work, and make sure that you have a smile on your face. Create balance. When you have balance, things are going to feel effortless, they're going to be easy. Solution mode, I love it, man. That's what we're in right now, my brother. Kia ora to you and everyone else that is on. So when I'm talking about balance, balance is going to give you the sustainability and the accountability in all areas of life. In all areas of life, you want to have balance. You don't need to be a sports model, but just whatever goal that you desire. You don't need to be a millionaire. You have your wealth and creation, whatever it needs to be to uphold your goals. You don't need to be helping the world, but you want to be helping and guiding as many people as you want, as you can, and as you desire. With your relation, you don't need to be putting everything into your family, but you need to be with them, be able to help them as much as you can, create an amazing family tribe. With your relationship as well, is having that sustainability, is having balance, and obviously being support, love, and so on. It all comes down to your goals. And then number 6 is having your passion and enjoyment. Don't go away from doing things that you don't love, yeah? Because I know I love to train, I love to keep healthy, and, you know, being busy, being a CEO, having multiple companies, and doing, you know, my time being taken up, sometimes you can forget to what's actually important. And what's important is connecting with your own heart, connecting with your true self, your true authentic self, and connecting with what makes you happy. Because at the end of the day, take away all the physical application. At the end of the day, the nucleus, we are searching for a feeling. We do everything for a feeling, yeah? So connect with that feeling, connect with the happiness, and more importantly, do what makes you the best version of you, okay? So I want you all to have a ripping, what time is it? I was going to say I've got a presentation at 7. So I want you to have an amazing Thursday, wherever you are around the world. Whoop, a car almost just banged into me. And just reach out. If anyone wants the elaboration of that, you know, we're creating so many amazing things. You know how to get hold of me. You know the empire we've created. You know the environment that we've got. You know how to get hold of me. You all do. Or most of you talk to me on a daily basis. So have an awesome day. Do whatever it takes. Be the best version of you. And don't live a life of doing just enough. Do a life of doing whatever it takes. Show the world nothing. Or tell yourself nothing. Show the world everything, yeah? So have an awesome, awesome Thursday. I will catch up with you guys. I will see you on, I've got another live stream happening later tonight. I'm Lee Bundy, the CEO of Team Beast Mode International, the messenger of strength and the truth. And thank you guys. Have an awesome day. Send you much love. Have balance, harmony, and keep a smile on your face.